Nigerian burst out as the jubilate few hours ago amidst the fact that Goodluck Jonathan had finally stepped up on his feet as he reported Tinubu and his cabals to the UK government. And the UK sanction authority have finally issued a date that they will remove Tinubu from office. You will see in this very video, Tinubu watched the TV as he saw Goodluck reporting him and tendering all this report, and Tinubu shed into tears few hours ago. Tinubu burst into tears as Nigerians jubilate amidst the fact that the oppression is too much now. Tinubu is finally going. That's the news out there now. Tinubu is finally going. Goodluck have finally reported Tinubu to the UK sanction authority. So let's stay connected to the end of this video. They already issued a date that Tinubu is going to leave office. Now if you can share this video, just do it to share, because I'm going to play you the full video. You will see all the effort that Goodluck make. You will see everything that is said about Tinubu to the UK sanction authority. If you cannot share the video as you're watching it, just like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG Watch TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should believe you find for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG Watch TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, ensure you click the red subscription button appearing on your video screen, and at the same time click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. Kasala boss few hours ago, it was few days ago during the NPAC government protest that Tinubu arrayed all the Nigerian past presidents. He summoned all of them to Aso Rock. We do not know the missing that they make, and since then almost all the Nigerian presidents have been moving from one interview to interview. But something tragic happened few hours ago. Goodluck Jonathan did not listen to what Tinubu told him indoor during the NPAC government protest. A lot of Nigerians were thinking that Tinubu called the immediate past president of Nigeria to give them money to bribe them, all of that. Allegedly, that was what a lot of Nigerians were thinking. Nobody ever expected the move of Goodluck Jonathan. According to what Goodluck said, he had been warning Tinubu right from time, but Tinubu failed to listen to all the warning that he had been issuing, and he continued to oppress Nigerians. He continued to oppress the economic system of Nigeria. He continued to do his shenanigans, his criminality, and his rascality with his cabals. And Goodluck has said enough is enough. You will see in this very video, Goodluck finally report Tinubu to the UK sanction authority. Those are the people that sanction presidents in anywhere across the world. When the president is too powerful for his country to be sanctioned, they report them to the UK sanction authority, and those are the people that sanction president and all. You will see what Goodluck said. You will see the petition he filed against Tinubu himself, and when Tinubu was watching it on TV, Tinubu burst into tears. So I would like us to stay connected in the end of this video, because Nigerians have been jubilating since few hours now. They're saying that there is no man like Goodluck, there's nobody like Goodluck Jonathan, the past president of Nigeria. So if you can share this video, just do it to share it. Share to the best social media platforms, let it go viral, and if you can share it, just like it as you're watching it, like the video, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. It happens that Nigerians came out on August 1 to August 10 and they made a protest, and amidst the protest, Nigerians were saying that they're hungry, and as the fact remains, Tinubu empower Nigerian security operative. They made the trigger, they go to the protest ground with live ammunitions, and they shoot a lot of protesters, and many people lost their life according to the report. According to the report, as far as the protest is concerned, a lot of people lost their life, and they packed some people, they put them in prison, they put them in different cells, and they charged some of them for treason. That was what happened. But Goodluck wasn't cool with all these things that happened, because in the time of Goodluck Jonathan, because Goodluck only increased fuel by 10 naira, from 75 naira to like 87 naira, Tinubu came out, he made protests, they shut down all Nigerians. Tinubu and his cabal came out to make a large protest, and they shut down everywhere in Nigeria. That was what happened. And Goodluck never arrest anyone. He did not arrest Tinubu. He did not pay Tinubu. He did not poof Tinubu. He did not poof anybody, and did not charge anybody for treason. But in the time of Tinubu now, Tinubu increased fuel from around 240 to around 1,200 in some few stations, and Nigerians came out. They said no, enough is enough. They came out to make their protest, and I said that is not enough. They poof a lot of them, and they arrest a lot lot of them, and they charge them for treason, and treasonable felony is an offense under the law that is punishable by death or by life sentence. Now that is what is happening. That is what they're telling Nigerians, that they should not come out to protest again. And a lot of people saw the effort that Tinubu made so that the protest will not stand. And I say that's not enough. He called traditional leaders, he called different people so that the protest will not stand. Instead of being to attend to the agitations of the people, because the people actually drafted out the agitations before the protest, they failed to attend to it. Even after the protest, they did not attend to the agitations of the people. Now, Goodluck have finally said enough is enough. They are finally reporting Tinubu to the UK Sä.Nction team, and they said no, they need to do something regarding what Tinubu is doing to Nigerians. Now, they have already write out their directives. You will see show in this very video what Goodluck said when Nigerians were watching it on TV. Nigerians were clapping for this man because they were like, there is no man like this man. How they wish this man never leaves power. That is what a lot of Nigerians are saying. They said it's really baba that was what they were saying, because nobody ever expected what Goodluck said. It's just like Goodluck is the Messiah that TB Joshua spoke about, that want to come and liberate Nigeria and all. Now we'll play the video. Now if you can share the video, just do it to share it, and if you can't share it, just like it as you're watching. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. You will hear from Nigerians, you will hear what Nigerians are saying. They said the next protest too, they're gonna make sure that they do everything possible to visit Tinubu campus one by one. They will make sure that they visit them one by one. They will not visit them conventionally. Now you will see in this video. You will listen to Goodluck and you listen to Nigerians. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
And bad governance, he failed, Abi. The reason why the chief failed, be say now because we generalize them. You understand? We don't get target. We don't know who to end. Gongo. Now why he fail? You understand? You know, so if you generalize something, if you don't know where to go, if you don't get target, you go fail. You must fail. That one. Now why this thing no surprise me? But now we go after them one by one. We go after them one by one. We go there hand everybody one by one. We dey hand EFCC. After EFCC, we dey hand bad police. After bad police, we dey hand fake soldier. Soldier wey no really clear. After say we don hand fake soldier, now they hear me. We dey hand politician. We hand politician. We hand Tinubu. We hand Sanwo-Olu. We hand all those our old men. When they rule us, we go hand them. Shebi kidnapping full everywhere. Una no one hand kidnapper. All those kidnappers, they full everywhere. Una no one hand them. As I say no, una no one hand kidnappers. We go hand you now. If you don't hand you now, we go come now. Go hand all those kidnappers. But when you say government, we dey hand you too. People, we go dey hand you now one by one. Fake pastor, we dey hand you. Pastor Adeboye, we go hand you. Hand Pastor Adeboye. Hand Tinubu. Hand Sanwo-Olu. Hand EFCC chairman. Hand EFCC. Hand Yaya Bello. Hand politician. Now so end we go to head all of now one by one.
You are doing well. We appreciate that so much. Of course, when we talk about peace, I know there will be a keynote speaker that will go through this. I may not get you involved in the technicalities, because I remember a program I attended long ago, and somebody from the road safety was to discuss accidents. And when he gave us the technical definition of accident, means that if you want to go to work and you think you can drive down there within 30 minutes, and you get to a serious traffic and delay you for 1 hour, that is accident. And those of us who are ordinary people say, is that accident? Because our own definition of accident is that there must be impact. A vehicle must hit some object, human or otherwise. But that is the technical definition of accident. So we'll listen to the technical person. But for me, peace, the word peace, originated in the 11th century. And that word came from one Anglo-French word, peace. Peace or so. I don't speak French, I don't know how to pronounce it. And the old French word, P-A-I-S, peace. And both words originated from the Latin, P-A-X. But if you look through the various definitions, generally what we consider as peace is agreement, tranquility, harmony, lack of conflict, which is key, and freedom from fear of violence between individuals or group of individuals. I'm particularly interested in the theme for this year, cultivating a culture of peace. The two words there is culture and peace, which I will make brief remarks on. Peace is what everybody wants, because without peace you can't do anything. We all remember that peace is the foundation for sustainable development, and without it, no nation can achieve meaningful progress. Of course, the United Nations was set up at the end of the Second World War in 1945, of course, including the Security Council, to promote world peace and minimize hostilities across the world. So everybody needs peace. The whole concept of UN, I expected so many NGOs to be here. So the NGOs in Nigeria have a big role to play, because no matter what our mission is, we can't do without peace. You can't go to a place to discuss whether you are talking about gender issues, you are talking about health issues, you are talking about education issues. If there are major conflicts, you cannot. So I expect all the NGOs, all the civil society in Nigeria, including the Goodluck Jonathan Foundation, which I am the chairman, to focus on peace. And when you talk about civil society, Nigeria is very rich. From the report, in the last 4 years alone, we have registered 174,100 civil societies for the last 4 years alone, in addition to the thousands that were arrested for the last 4 years. So we have the army that can deal with the issues of peace. And just like I said, I like the theme, the culture of peace, cultivating the culture of peace. So what is culture and what is peace? And if you look at what is happening now, and you look at the 2024 Global Peace Index, you see so many countries are in conflict. And out of the 10 top countries that are in conflict globally, 3 of them are in sub-Saharan Africa, and quite a number of countries around us, including us, are in one form of conflict or the other. And when you look at what causes conflict in Africa, most cases is struggle for leadership, contestation for power, and that is the main cause of conflicts. Sometimes when you go to a society and people can tell you all kinds of stories, but by the time you do proper analysis and think deeply, you know that most causes of conflicts is leadership struggle. And that is why I'm also worried about my country, Nigeria. Of course, people say politics is a dirty game. And the way we play our politics must be clean. We cannot play politics that will elicit conflict. You remember Obasanjo, the former president, recently made a statement that politics is not dirty. But the people that play the politics come to play politics with their dirty minds and dirty habits and dirty character. And that is why people say politics is dirty. And in that case, we must all begin to think differently. We must cultivate the culture of peace. And of course, we know when we talk about the culture of a people, it has to do with everything that you do around you. Yeah, how you prepare your food, how you worship your God, how you do your marriages, your burial, everything about the language you speak, all these are part of the culture. And when we develop that culture of peace, you do it seamlessly. You don't even feel that you are doing something that is good. And until we get to that level where we develop the culture of peace, in this country we will always have major conflicts in our elections, and one day this country will erupt. And we all know how, let me use the politics, because that is what the major cause of conflicts in Africa is politics or struggle for leadership. And without us strengthening that aspect, without us developing that culture of contesting election peacefully, we will always be in conflicts in Africa and also in Nigeria. It's dangerous, what we are seeing. Let me use what you have seen. We've just finished elections in Edo State, and even if you were not in Edo State, the Yaga people here were in Edo State, but most of us was the media and read from social media and so on. So you see that there's much tension. Even though results have been announced, somebody has been announced as a winner, but there's tension. Because there are certain things that probably were done differently. And we must move away from that. In our electoral processes, we must develop that culture. I've been to quite a number of African countries, and Yeg Africa, I used to meet them in a number of those countries. Let me give an example, like a country in West Africa, Senegal, had their elections not too long ago. And because they have developed that culture, you see, they did not use any technology to do the elections. I don't want to bore your ears by explaining what I observed. Very simple. Here in Nigeria, we talk about technology. Without the human mind being ready to do what is right, even if you bring the technology, it will be manipulated. My time, it was the card reader. That card reader almost caused crisis in the country, especially when I wanted to vote, and the card reader rejected me as the sitting president. My wife wanted to vote, and the card reader rejected my wife as the first lady. My mother wanted to vote, and the card reader rejected my mother. So you can imagine that was a recipe for crisis. We have to manage the situation, otherwise Niger Delta would have gone into flames. And of course, it would have got the rest of the country. So the human mind must be attuned to that, or must develop that culture. In Senegal, everybody that was involved in the electoral process was ready to do the right thing. The electoral management body, like our INEC, was ready to do the right thing. Nobody was interested in manipulating the process. The security, they were ready to do the right thing. Nobody was interested in manipulating the process. In fact, they have polling stations. Within the polling stations, we have polling units. You see the police only in front. In most cases, they use I think you hear my voice. Most cases, they use secondary school and primary school classrooms, compounds, and within the classrooms, you have the voting unit. The police were just at the front. No police was inside where they were voting, because they have developed that culture that nobody was there to do the wrong thing. The voters themselves were ready to do the right thing. No voter wanted to manipulate. The political parties, everybody, candidates, they were all there to do the right thing. And they conducted an election without technology, and it is the best election I've observed within Africa, and some of the countries have gone outside Africa. So that culture of doing the right things must be there. In Nigeria, we don't have that culture. And that is why we have our military people here. That is why even ordinary election of a governor, not even a president, the army would be involved. Yes, some countries, they use Navy and Air Force, and sometimes the army, to carry materials in very difficult terrains, or fly them, or maybe in the riverine areas, but not to play the role of a police. Rarely you see the military, because for the military to come out to perform civil responsibility, it requires, most countries requires the president and the commander-in-chief to issue a declaration. Military don't just come out. But because we have not developed that culture, ordinary election, maybe even election of local election, and now we see the military around. We have reduced the value for armed forces. management of elections. In fact, in the countries where the chief executive of the country is a different person, the prime minister, and the commander-in-chief is a different person, either the queen or a king or elected president. The president will not, except the commander-in-chief, call out the military. They don't go out. And the prime minister has no powers to call out the military, even though he's the administrative head of the country. And because before the military comes out to perform response, it's a serious business. Now, because we have not developed that culture of peace, we use our military as if they are police officers. The military is not police. So, as a country, if we don't change, we politicians don't change our political behavior and embrace that culture that was embedded in us, that it will look as if it's a part of our genetic makeup. One day this country will then go into a conflagration that nobody can control. So we, the politicians, must know that what we do wrongly is wrong. And when we politicians justify evil things and say it is politics, somebody does something that's evil, say it's politics. It's not politics, they're a criminal. So for me today, as the chairman, to declare this event open, I'm calling on all Nigerians, not just the politicians, because all Nigerians vote, all Nigerians, to develop that culture of peace, especially in our struggle for leadership. The vote, the electoral management body, the security, the political parties, the voters themselves, the judiciary, and always relate elections to the game of soccer. In the game of soccer, while these young men and women in the field, sometimes they can get so charged that they even want to bring their colleague down. But the referee will know whether to give you a yellow card or a red card. Because if the referee fails to do that, then of course who will kill or who can carry the ball, run into push the goalkeeper down and throw it in. So the umpire, which is the electoral management bodies in Africa, must play that role of a good referee. And where a mistake is made by the referee, these days they have this video, which is the judiciary. If the judiciary doesn't play that role well, that where there's an error and where the umpire makes a mistake, and the judiciary will correct it. If the judiciary decides to look the other way, then we are giving a society where people, when they want to go for election, you prepare your army. We are lucky that they do election, everybody say it was peaceful. Well, the results are announced, the judiciary will deal with the rest, but basically because of the number of policemen and the military, that was peaceful. But would we continue this way? We cannot continue this way as a nation. So we have no choice as a nation than for all of us to build a culture of peace. I thank you all.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can hear what that Nigerian guy actually said. You know, that guy is also an influencer and is also someone that always come out to call a spade a spade. You can hear the guy making it known to the general public that the next protest will not be like the Ember government protest. That this protest that is coming up from October 1st, because October 1st is supposed to be the Independence Day of Nigeria. But Nigerians are saying they cannot be celebrating independence in hunger. They cannot be celebrating independence and be buying fuel in their own country as a 1,200 naira per liter. They cannot be celebrating independence and everything is working off in the country, because according to what Sowore said few days ago when they conducted the Edo State gubernatorial election, Sowore said election cannot save Nigeria again. The elections that have been coming out in Nigeria, they are all foul plays, because Mahmoud is still there as the INEC chairman and a lot of corrupt judiciary, they are still there. Nobody is removed. Nobody is being sanctioned. All these people are still there. The Nigerian police are still there. Nobody reformed them and nothing is working. Sowore said, as this government still remain and as this organization still remain, election cannot save Nigerians. Election cannot work things out in Nigeria. Tinubu came out few days ago. He said he's going to give Edo State to APC. He turned to Oshomole, said he's going to give Edo State to Oshomole because APC have never ruled in Edo State, but now the election came out and APC won in Edo State. A lot of people were saying that there were massive rigging and a lot of political parties, they're actually going to court. Now some people are telling them not to go to court because the judiciary is already hijacked already. Everywhere in Nigeria is hijacked by Tinubu policy and Tinubu government. Tinubu have paid everybody off. Now Nigerians are saying that election cannot save them again, that it is better they sanction Tinubu from the European Union, they sanction Tinubu through the UK sanction authority and all of that. That is why Goodluck actually look into the matter and be like, yes, let me work for my people, let me do something that my people will not use to forget me in history and all of that. You can hear everything that Goodluck said in that very video. He spoke about INEC, that INEC is being hijacked already. He spoke about different organizations already in Nigeria that they are no more working. They are just as working as dead because Tinubu have sit down everything. Tinubu have hijacked everything and all of them are working and submissive to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. There's no election in Nigeria that can work in favor of the masses. The election will only work in favor of who Tinubu wants to be there. If Tinubu did not want someone to be in the seat, the person will not win the election no matter the number of votes that the person have. Whether they like it or not, whether the people like it or not, they vote for the person head to toe. The person will not enter. That's what a lot of Nigerians are saying now. Goodluck are saying to the matter that INEC will not allow election of Nigeria to be transparent, credible, and fair. Goodluck already know this. That's why he made that statement in UK and he made it to the UK sanction team that they need to do something regarding what is happening in Nigeria. Now the UK authority have finally filed their directive. They said Tinubu must not allow the October protest to take place, because if you should allow the October protest to take place, that things will go down in Nigeria and Tinubu will be removed. That's what the UK authority said. You can see it on their Twitter space. They said Tinubu should not allow the October protest to take place, because if the protest should take place, Tinubu will be kicked out of office. That's what the UK authority said. They said Tinubu should do everything possible to make sure that the protest did not take place, because so let's see it, and it made it bold and clear that if the protest should start, that the protest will not have a deadline until they win. Do you know the meaning of winning? Until Tinubu attend to their agitations, until fuel price go back to around 100 naira per liter, until everything normalized in Nigeria, until the hyperinflation is being removed, until the common man can go to normal schools, until every hospitals in Nigeria work, until price of commodity of goods goes down and people can afford to eat 3 square meals in their house. That is the meaning of win. Now, so what they said, if Tinubu cannot attend to all these agitations, nothing will work in Nigeria. Nigeria will not work. He said the protest will not end. So what they said, it is until Tinubu attend to the agitations. That is why Toure came back from US. He was in US when they did the Ember government protest, and that Ember government protest is a kind of faceless protest. He said this protest will be faithful because he himself is already showcasing his face. He came back from US to join the protest, and he said they will continue the struggle until things are being done. They said they will kick out EFCC since EFCC wants to be corrupt and did not want to follow or go after Nigerian politicians. They only want to be going after Yahoo boys in the street and all of that. He said everything needs to be sought out. All those organizations need to be reformed, and the one that's supposed to be kicked out need to be kicked out. That's what Sore said. Now Nigerians are on a paramount. They said no. You can hear that guy speaking in that very video. That's a Nigerian to be crying out loud. They said they will face Nigerian politicians one by one. All the cabals, they will visit them one by one. It will not be like the Ember government protest that they just generalize the protest. He said this protest will be channeled. It's not going to be generalized. That's what the guy said. This is not even my own personal opinion. He said the protest will be channeled. You can listen to him very well. He said they will visit Nigerian politicians in their houses. They will visit them and they will end them. Since they don't want to end food scarcity, since they don't want to end fuel scarcity, since they don't want to end hunger, since they don't want to end insecurity, he said they will end all of them. He said they will end Tinubu, they will end Akpabio, they will end Shetima. He said they will end every judicial system. He said they will end INEC. He said they will end the FCC. They even said they will end Yaya Bello and all of that. And you can see what is happening. Nigerians are not happy with the government of the day. They are not happy with the present government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It has never happened in the history of any country that a city president did not sit for more than 2 years and the people started complaining and they started lamenting. And the same president that said that the people should tie their bet, his own bet is being loosed. Nothing has been done. And they are living their luxurious lifestyle in the Aso Rock chamber. They enjoy and flexing their life while the people are hungry and dying dying of hunger every day. Drop your opinion in the comment section of this video regarding this very video that I just finished watching, as I'm gonna dedicate another 20 day for you. Do you think Goodluck is the Messiah that Nigeria is talking about, or that TB Joshua was talking about before he died? Do you think Goodluck is the Messiah? Drop your opinion, as I'm gonna dedicate another 20 day for you. And share, follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body, day for year. Pastor with the line on top, he pastor for LAJUPOG watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Corrupt leader, all the while you with the for church. All as LAJUPOG watch TV.